See that kid on the two-wheeler? That's me, Jake.
That's crazy, huh?
I spent most of my youth as an astronaut, going on missions to various planets, including Pluto, which I guess doesn't even count anymore. Leave it to my dad to make everything out of nothing. My dad was in the Air Force, so we moved around a lot, but it didn't hurt our relationship. In fact, it was his handiness that inspired me to do a lot of things. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves.
Did you hold my hand because you were afraid?
As senior year ended and college quickly became a reality, I focused most of my energy on one thing: paint. Paint changed everything. Consistency, depth, color, texture. It's amazing what you can do with chemicals and dyes.
I'll be right here waiting. Sarah, you find a man.
Hey Dad, I'm here. Yeah, I got your message. Yeah, I found the motor. No, I can't stay much longer. I'll see you Wednesday night. I got a project for you.
During all this time, he's been traveling all over the world. He goes to art school in Paris, comes back to the US, moves around a bunch, waits tables, and I wouldn't say that he's estranged from his father, but just because of travel and just because of life in general, they haven't spent that much time together until they find a way to kind of reconnect a little bit around this idea, around this dream. And so he decides he's going to take these mixers one at a time and customize them.
And that's when my fascination with Hobart equipment really began.
Something that other people can find joy with. And as he makes these beautiful works of art, these functional pieces of art, he sends them out into the world. And people see them, people love them, they spread them around to their friends, and their friends tell their friends about it, and before you know it, Jake's got a business. And he gets out of the 9 to 5, the dead end kind of waiting tables thing, and somehow or another, even though it's not the same as his mom's dream, he kind of carries that torch on for him in his own entrepreneurial spirit.
Everything was going pretty well. I had a girlfriend who saw my talent and eye for detail. My dad and I were in the shop again, and I was doing something I loved.
Stella, a clever runner. I'm Stella, a clever runner. I'm Stella, a clever runner. I'm Stella.
And you can create all of this on the web, on the internet, his whole backstory and everything?
Yeah, sure. You know, I mean, we've done it before. I mean, all the tools are out there. You know, we built him. And, you know, in many ways, he is, you know, real.
I want to see it, spoken from the holes of their bed. Once I call her, now I feel it.
So Jake's connection to Hobart mixers in particular, where does that come from? Like, where is his interest in, you know, baking? Did he work in restaurants? Does he maybe learn it from his mom?
That's a good idea. Yeah, I don't think he has to love like Hobart exclusively. I think he just does because they're the biggest brand, and he would naturally if you're
Yeah,
into
they
that.
just last the longest. They're cool to work on.
But yeah, what if his mom is really into baking, and that kind of completes the two sides to him. There's the mechanic dad, and then his mom who's like a badass chef.
Yeah.
I can't take credit for my life, but you have to admit, it's a pretty good one. I found out there are a lot of people with the same interests as me, which makes me feel less alone. So blah blah blah. I gave him the letter. I'm a character online. Who isn't these days? It took me a while to get used to things. With the past as good as it's been, I'm not too worried about the future.